The 1990s were a decade of transformation. From the rise of supermodels to the golden age of MTV, from nights at the movies watching Titanic to afternoons spent at the mall, it was an era filled with unforgettable moments. But few things bring back the memories quite like fragrance. A single spray can transport us to a time of youth, romance, freedom, and self-discovery. Today, we're counting down 10 perfumes from the 1990s that still live in our memories. Escape by Calvin Klein, 1991. We begin with Escape by Calvin Klein, launched in 1991. With chamomile, peach, melon, and sandalwood, Escape had a romantic yet adventurous spirit. It was for those who longed for freedom and possibility. The name alone captured the essence of the decade's wanderlust. For many, Escape will always be tied to memories of new beginnings and endless horizons. Versace Red Jeans, 1994. At number 9 is Versace Red Jeans, released in 1994. Fruity, floral, and playful, it opened with peach and blackcurrant before softening into rose and vanilla. This perfume spoke to the energy of youth, bright, optimistic, and full of fun. It was light-hearted but unforgettable, a cheerful reminder of how carefree the 1990s could feel. Tommy Girl by Tommy Hilfiger, 1996. Next is Tommy Girl, launched in 1996. Fresh, sporty, and casual, it embodied the spirit of 1990s American style. With apple blossom, blackcurrant, and camellia, it was clean and uplifting, a fragrance of youth, sunshine, and simplicity. Tommy Girl became a signature scent for countless women and still carries the memory of carefree summer days. Pleasures by Estee Lauder, 1995. Number 7 is Pleasures by Estee Lauder. Introduced in 1995, it was created to smell like fresh flowers after a spring rain. With notes of lilies, peonies, and jasmine, Pleasures was delicate yet lasting. It felt effortless, graceful, and timeless, perfect for everyday wear. For many, it represents the quiet elegance of the mid-1990s. Dune by Dior, 1991. At number 6, Dune by Dior. Released in 1991, Dune was unlike any other perfume of its time. A blend of mandarin, amber, and oak moss, it carried the warmth of sunlit sand and the mystery of the sea breeze. It wasn't mainstream. It was for those who wanted something different, something deeply personal. For many, Dune remains a cherished, almost secret fragrance of the decade. Jean-Paul Gaultier Classique, 1993. Number 5 goes to Classique by Jean-Paul Gaultier. Launched in 1993, it was instantly recognizable with its corset-shaped bottle. Inside was a bold, sensual fragrance of orange blossom, ginger, and vanilla. It was confident, glamorous, and unforgettable. For those who wore it, Classique was more than a scent. It was a statement. Lancome Trésor, 1990. Next, Trésor by Lancome. Released in 1990, this fragrance opened the decade with warmth and romance. With rose, apricot blossom, and vanilla, Trésor embodied tenderness and love. Its name, meaning treasure, was fitting. For many women, it became their most precious fragrance, worn for life's most unforgettable moments. Allure by Chanel, 1996. At number 3, Allure by Chanel. Launched in 1996, Allure was a sophisticated and multifaceted fragrance. With notes of citrus, jasmine, vanilla, and sandalwood, it unfolded in layers, just like the women who wore it. Allure carried quiet confidence, elegance, and depth, and for many, it was the scent of refinement during the later years of the decade. Lancome Poeme, 1995. Number 2 is Poeme by Lancome from 1995. Poeme dared to be different in an era of minimalism. With its unique composition of Himalayan blue poppy, mimosa, and vanilla, it was lush, dramatic, and poetic. It was for women who wanted their fragrance to speak volumes, capturing emotion as much as style. Even today, Poeme remains a masterpiece of expressive perfumery. Gucci Rush, 1999. And at number 1, we end the decade with the unforgettable Gucci Rush. Released in 1999, it was bold, addictive, and unforgettable. With peach, gardenia, coriander, and vanilla. Rush was fast, daring, and magnetic, perfectly in tune with the energy of the approaching new millennium. For many, Gucci Rush is the perfume that defined the excitement and intensity of the late 90s. These 10 perfumes weren't just bottles on a vanity. They were companions through some of life's most important chapters. They carried with them love stories, laughter, heartaches, and triumphs. And even today, they still live in our memories, ready to bring back the magic of the 1990s with just one spritz. Which of these perfumes do you remember most fondly? Did you wear one? Or perhaps borrow a little spritz from someone close to you? Share your stories in the comments. And if you enjoyed this fragrance journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us again as we explore the scents that shaped our lives.